Okay, so let's talk about part 4. One thing that really stood out to me was how much loss keeps showing up, not just through death, but in everyday struggles. Like Nora's uncle tries to stop her from applying to college. That's a huge loss, not just of opportunity, but of control over her own life.
Yeah, and that's also like how Salahuddin's still dealing with his mom dying. Like, she's gone and that grief is everywhere, and he's trying to keep the motel going, and his relationship with Nora's falling apart. Like, he just has so much stuff going on. He's so overwhelmed, and you can kind of feel how much he's going through.
Yeah, facts, I agree. Also, all the pain that spills into forgiveness, which becomes a major theme here. Nora's situation with her uncle is really, really complicated. Like, how do you forget someone who tried to block your future? But you can also tell she's tired of holding on to anger.
Very true, very true. And then there's Sal. Like, he's made so many mistakes. He's lied. He's pushed people away. But you can tell he wants to make things right. He's starting to realize that he needs to forgive himself just as much as anyone.
Yeah, and it also like ties into a lot of themes with justice, and like how it really doesn't always go how according to plan. Like Nora's uncle might never face any consequences for what he did. And it's the same with Sal. He gets caught up in a lot of stuff, but because of what the circumstances he's in, it's not like that black and white.
Right. That's fine. And then in part 5 of like the story, we start to see a shift. There's no big courtroom moment or anything, but you feel a kind of emotional justice. Like Nora gets into college, and then Sal starts facing sins head on instead of hiding. That's growth. Like, we see a lot of growth.
We do. And forgiveness becomes more real. Like, Sal starts to let go of the anger he has toward his dad, and Nora begins to open up again. It doesn't really erase the past, but it gives him a chance to move forward and persevere.
Yeah, so because all of this, at the end of the story, even though there's a lot of damage and everyone has gone through a lot of things, you kind of have a sense of hope for the future. And as the author ends the novel, you can kind of feel that this isn't the ending, and there's going to be like good things moving forward.
Yeah, that's facts. Also, like, not everything in society, it's not about getting everything fixed, you know. It's about finding a way to keep going, to keep persevering, to keep being a determined person. And, you know, that's really what makes the ending, like, real. It's what makes the ending, like, different. It's what makes the story what it is.
I agree. We all have our own path, and we just have to persevere through it and keep getting better and better every day. And even with our struggles and obstacles we face, we're going to get through it, and in the end, we'll all be good.
Yeah, we just got to get through it.